Okay, so let me share my screen and you guys, we can walk through it and you guys can say yay or nay. If somebody has up the rubric of what's due in the presentation, that might help. I've looked at it, but just to be on the safe side.
I can get it.
Okay, and making sure that there's more than one set of eyes looking at it would be good. So can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So I tried to use the same slide deck that we used last time, but it just didn't work out because I wanted to, remember the little country logo that we had in the corner? I wanted to replace that with the Elbrus Apparel logo, and I couldn't do that on the same slide deck, so I created a new one.
This looks amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty plain and pretty clean, but that's a lot of what, you know, professionalism needs to be like.
I'm gonna mute myself because my kids are like being kind of loud making dinner right now, but I'm here.
Okay, so here's the title slide. I've set the font and everything in the master, so on each slide I ask you not to change the font. So the first slide that we need is product description. And Sam, that was your section. And so I said, you know, maybe put a picture of the jackets out here, do the product description, and don't change the font or size of the font. Last time we did a slide presentation, Lindsay and I spent a long time getting everybody's font the same font and similar sizes so that it looked, you know, cohesive and like everybody was aware of it. So I'm just asking you not to change. And the other thing is, remember that you just need bullet points. You don't need to put everything that we're going to say on the slide. You just need to pick out what the main point is that you want talked about. And then you can add, you know, elaborate on it from there. So that this one's the product description. This is the VRIO. And so those two, Sam, are your sections.
Sounds good.
Okay, and then we have the competitor analysis, and this is Lindsay's. So I went out and got the logos for the two companies, Lindsay. Don't know if that's what you want. You guys can change anything, you know, I'm just—
This looks amazing.
Basic to work on. The next one is target markets. That's Lindsay's as well. Oh, and while I'm here on the pictures, I just wanted to point out, when we get a picture from the internet, we should quote where we get it from. And then that way we don't have to put it all on the last page. So if you just highlight, and sometimes the URL is really, really, really long. So what I did is I just would highlight it to the point that you can tell that there's something there. He's not going to go check on him, you know, so I figured let's just put something, and they probably won't really work, but at least it looks like we know what we're doing.
Jeez. Question, Carrie, do you want us to do the notes at the bottom, like, of the slide? Is that the way that you want the script?
Well, I'm probably not doing the script. Like, that's a Leslie question, since she's in charge. But that's what I would do, is I would open this up in the, I would view it as slide notes.
Okay.
Note page right here, and add the notes.
Okay.
So, okay, so that's target market. So that's Lindsay. Brand and product strategy is mine. I'm thinking that I'm going to, even though the logo's right here, I'm thinking I'm going to make it bigger and include it just so that, you know, it's there. And then that's as far as I got with pictures. So section 7, sales and distribution strategy, is Leslie's. Promotional strategy is Chase. Pricing strategy is Melissa. And then I have the entry strategy. And the other thing, can you guys see over here this far? So a lot of times if you wanted to change the look of the slide, you could just click one of these and it would change it. But it keeps all the font and everything else appropriate. Okay? Sourcing strategy, this is section 12. So it's Chase, Sam, and Melissa. And I don't know if you guys just want to each put a couple bullets, add some words for the sections you guys did, but the whole thing is 12 to 15 minutes in length. So again, we don't have to be really long, but we need to have enough that we're giving a good example.
And the rubric for the PowerPoint said to really try to stick to one slide per section. So we'll have to figure out how to do that.
Well, we are.
Yeah,
So this is just one slide.
Just making sure that we're getting it in there. That was my point. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, and then human resource strategy. So this is this week's stuff where we put an org chart and the compensation stuff out there, and then a page to list all of our sources. And that's the end. So do you guys see anything you want to change? Do you want to go with this one?
Good.
This looks amazing. Thank you.
Chase,
Thank you for
Sam, you
taking
guys
time
okay
to
with it?
figure it out.
Yeah, looked great.
Okay, so I'll put this out on the website so that we can start populating it. And then, you know, I'd have it done tomorrow if I could. I'm so chunky, I just want to get out of here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, why don't we try to do, there's not a whole lot for any of us, really, so why don't we try to do them this week and get our words at least somewhat formulated to what we want to say on the note pages, and then meet again next week with Leslie and see, you know, how she wants you guys to record it or how she wants to record it herself. The one that I watched in the example he gives us, one guy did all the talking. So, you know, I don't know if that's something that she wants to do, and she certainly can. You know, or if she wants to get on the phone with a couple people, whatever. But I think if we can aim to have it done by Tuesday when we talk with her again, it would be nice, because then we can kind of cross that T and dot the I and be done with this class, basically.
Yep. Love it.
Do you think that'll work?
Yep.
Okay.
I might need someone to like bounce ideas with the pricing strategy off of.
Okay.
I struggled with researching that, which is why it was really crappy. And I'm going to have to rewrite that too for the paper. So
Yeah, I'm thinking on the paper, the only thing that really has to be redone is your pricing strategy on the first part. And then the second part, Lindsay and I were talking earlier today, I think we're just going to add, even though he gave us 90%, I think we're just going to add a line in there that says, we're going to, you know, the entry option that we chose is to go with contract manufacturer because it's a cheaper route than anything else that we could possibly choose.
yeah, and that's what our sourcing and everything else is based around. So
Yeah. I just don't think we made it clear enough for him.
Yeah.
That was the problem. I mean, I feel like it's in there and we all work towards the same thing, but I just feel like he didn't think it was, he only docked us 0.2.
Yeah.
But, you know, we can certainly add to it and make that a perfect section.
Did anyone watch the turn in thing, the video to say if we were quoted?
I couldn't find it.
Huh?
I didn't see one.
You didn't see the video?
Mm-mm.
If you go to that grade section, and you look at that assignment, sorry, I'm getting there. If you click on the little green box, it'll take you to the turn it in video feedback. I haven't watched it yet, but he does have like a couple things highlighted, I think. So depending on how that works, once we watch it, that may be something that we want to go through and adjust wording.
Yeah.
So just be aware of that too.
Okay. And again, don't forget that on the paper, the only sections you have to rewrite are the ones that you got less than 90% on.
I
And
would,
if you rewrite, you're supposed to highlight what you did in yellow, in a highlight, or what color.
I think if we have the Turnitin stuff, that we should correct that, even if
Yeah.
he gets points for it. He may dock points if we don't fix it. So,
Yeah.
And it'll only take a second because we didn't have a ton of feedback, so.
Yeah, and I never did see a rubric on the first part of the paper.
I didn't. Other than, my section sucked. That was pretty much all I saw.
Yeah, that's all I saw too.
He has the rubric filled out, but there was like no feedback.
No, I didn't see the rubric filled out. I looked for that and couldn't even find that.
Again, if you go to that grade section, it's just a little checklist.
Okay.
So the rubric filled.
Okay.
So, not a lot of comments, and there's no Turnitin video. But yeah.
Okay. So, anybody unhappy with where we're going?
Nope.
Good.
Okay, so I'll save this and I'll put it out there. Then you guys can start doing your parts.
I'll be done. I'm ready to be done.
I'm ready to be done too. I was ready to be done a week ago. I'm like, I'm so over it. I probably would have done the whole slide if I didn't, just typed in words and went, okay, are you guys happy with this?
Sounds good.
But yeah, so if you guys are happy, I'll put it out there and then we can just go from there.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Okay, so next Tuesday, do we want to meet next Tuesday, like maybe same time? Does it work?
Well,
Works for me.
Stay on her text.
She's available all day Monday and Tuesday.
Yep, then that's fine. That's good.
Okay. So I'll set up a Zoom meeting for 6 o'clock next Tuesday.
Okay, yep.
Okay. All right, my friends, thank you.
No, thank you, Carrie.
Yeah, Lindsay. Bring me over dinner.
Oh, I will.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
Thanks,
See ya.
guys.
See ya.
Thank you.
Sam, I'm glad things are looking up for you, buddy.
Yes, Sam. My kids fasted for you. Did he already hang up?
No, he said, wow.
Oh,
Thank you.
don't worry. I didn't give them any details. We were just fasting and talking about people who need things. And I said, my classmate does.
That's good. There you have it. You had prayers and fasting last week. All right. Well, thank you. Talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hey, guys.